before I get started on the video, I'd like to ask you guys to go ahead and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button and hit the notification checkbox. That way you guys don't miss any future uploads from me and you become part of the notification squad. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troy, bringing you guys another video to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about the thermal scoped AR within Fortnite. So you're going to see some gameplay of it in the background. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I think I get maybe 2 kills with it, something like that. I just kind of wanted to. First of all, it took me forever. Can I get this out there? It took me forever to finally find the thermal scoped AR. So once I found it, I didn't care if I was in a good spot in the game. I was using it. So I did get it recorded. I think the gameplay that you're watching is recorded from the theater mode inside Fortnite, so it looks a little weird just because I didn't actually have my recording software going while I was playing. Mistake on my end. But I just wanted to make this video and kind of talk about my opinions of the thermal scoped AR. I see stuff all over Reddit and Twitter and people I know personally that have conflicting opinions in regards to this gun. Is it good? Is it bad? Should you ever use it? Etc. And the way that I look at it is I feel like most things I look at from an observing aspect, the differences between this and this, the way that this is played if you're this person and this is played if you're that person. And I think that the thermal scoped AR in Fortnite fits that mold perfectly, being able to observe it for the different ways that it can be used. The thermal scoped AR I feel like is very useful if you are extremely accurate, as well as you're one of the slower style players. If you're somebody who really likes to rush up and get into people's faces and hit them that way, I don't think the thermal scoped AR is the way to go for you. I think that it's a gun that's useful in the end game for pretty much anybody. I think that it's nice to have when you're in the final 2 circles of the game and you need to pick damaging shots off at somebody from a distance that's sitting up in a fort, peeking their head. I think that's where the thermal scoped AR is really useful. Obviously, you can do that with sniper rifles. I think that if you can't find an actual sniper rifle that you want, if you can't find a bolt or a semi-automatic, a hunting rifle, if you don't find one that you really like, then I think that the thermal scoped AR is a good replacement to have at the end of the game for a sniper rifle. It's not as good as obviously being able to one-shot somebody from fort to fort, but it's definitely useful. Now, this is going to be a quick video here, obviously. In regards to the people using it for just like a regular AR, I think that's where your mistake is. I think anybody who's picking this gun up, trying to use it like it's a regular AR, is just definitely not using it the way it should be used. You have to look at it like the regular scoped AR's father, basically. It's just a beefier version of that gun with a thermal scope on it. I think that I find it very useful being able to spot people. Like, it's such a... Some people would say it's overpowered, but I like being able to use it to just scope in and see from one side of Loot Lake to the other, trying to spot people, to know which direction they're going, if they see me, what they're doing, and I think that's really cool to have that. Because they glow up in bright orange. It's nice to be able to spot chests with it. What I say, like, if I was to give this gun a rating out of 10, and this rating out of 10, what it's gauged on is not just how good the gun is at getting into gunfights. How useful is it? How many times am I going to see this gun and think that I should pick that up over something else? I would probably put it at like a 5 or a 6. I think that there's going to be a lot of times where I'm just not feeling a sniper rifle, and I'll pick that up instead of a sniper rifle. There's a lot of times I don't feel sniper rifles, and I take a heavy pistol, the Desert Eagle. I'd rather have that a lot of the time over a sniper rifle because I'm just not that good with them. But then there's other times where I'm just really hitting shots with sniper rifles. I think I uploaded a gameplay the other day where I had like 3 snipes back to back, and that was one of the rare occasions where my shot was on with them. So I think it's going to be a good gun to kind of replace sniper rifle if need be, if you're kind of a slower player or you're in the end game, you need to do some damage to people. But is this going to be a gun that you can use as a primary weapon? Are you going to replace your SCAR with this? No, I don't think you ever should. Should you replace your blue burst with this? No. Should you replace a blue AR? No. None of those things should happen with this gun. This is a good gun to use for selective damage and being able to spot things. So it's kind of a real niche thing. I don't think it's super useful, but it does do good damage when you do hit shots with it. So it's a gun that I like. I like the concept of it, and I'm definitely going to still use it more in the future. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this short little video. I just wanted to do a quick little review and opinion of the thermal scoped AR and let you guys know whether or not you should use it. Anyways, deuces.